Hey guys, this is Mike from BTR Budget Tech Reviews here, and today's the unboxing and overview of the BLU VIVO GO. Hey guys, Mike from BTech Reviews here, and today we're going to take a look at the BLU VIVO GO. So this is somewhat of a re-unboxing. So originally I had actually did a video unboxing this phone, but unfortunately I lost the footage. I connected the SD card to my computer, and the video just for whatever reason wasn't able to go through, so my SD card kind of failed. So I already unboxed this phone. So here's the phone itself. The phone also is a 6-inch screen, so it's a pretty big phone. If you can see the box is pretty huge itself. But basically what came with this specific phone, guys, was a cool little clear case that BLU VIVO decided to send with it. Your basic charging brick. On the inside, it did come with your basic micro USB charging cable, and of course your SIM card removal tray, plus the instructions about the phone. So again, guys, here is the phone. The box is pretty minimalistic, by the way. It's not very how do you say compelling or pretty to the eyes, but just to go over a few specs here on the phone, it's got a 6-inch HD display, curved glass display, 720 by 1440 resolution, 16 gigs of internal memory and 1 gig of RAM, 5 megapixel selfie camera with LED flash. So on the front of the camera you do have an LED flash there. You have advanced security fingerprint sensor, 4G LTE high speed up to 150 megs, micro SD card slot up to 64 gigs, and a 2600 milliamp battery. And the one thing that brought my phone to this attention was the phone is running Android Pie. So again, the phone out of the box is a I'm gonna move this out of the way real quick. So it's a pretty decent looking phone. In the front, it's all glass. I have a screen protector on, so it kind of looks fingerprinty right now, but that's okay. I'll probably take that off for the actual review video. This is just more of an unboxing and overview video. But if you look at this, it's actually got kind of like a navy blue color to it. So it's not really black, it's more of a midnight blue color, and it's got that little blue logo down here on the bottom, so you know it's good. It's a non-removable back, by the way. On the bottom you have 2 speaker grills. Of course, back here you have your fingerprint sensor, you have your dual cameras, which again, it's an 8 megapixel and a VGA camera. I'm really interested to see how this takes pictures and shoots video, because this does shoot video at 1080p at 30 frames a second. Same thing with the front facing camera. It does have a 5 megapixel front facing camera, so I'm kind of interested to see the quality of that. Okay, on the side here we're looking at physical features. We're just taking a look basically at, let me see if I can get this to focus here. Hold on, I gotta put my hand in first, right, to get it to focus. There you go. So okay, up here, right here, we have the volume rockers. Again, it's going to be hard to see since my camera is not really focusing too hard there, but you got your volume rockers right here where my fingers are, and up here on the top left, and again, let me see if I can get this to focus here, right here. So right here you do have a button that is, here we go, finally it's focusing. So you do have a button that does allow a few features that I will show you guys a little bit into this video, okay? And of course over here you have your power buttons, and it's kind of textured, so it doesn't feel cheap like most budget phones under $100. So one of the main reasons why I bought this phone was because it was under $100, guys. A lot of BLU devices in the past have been pretty good about being budget devices, so this is probably their best budget device up on their lineup right now. This is again the BLU VIVO GO, and again it is running Android 9.0 out of the box, so I'm interested to see how this phone actually performs. I already have my fingerprint set up on this thing, so let's go ahead and get this going. So I already have it activated. So here you can see that the screen actually is really pretty, considering that it is 720 by 1440 as the resolution state. It's actually a pretty clean looking display. Right now I have the brightness kind of low for you guys. If I were to brighten it though, it's gonna look really bright. So I'm gonna keep it under 50% right now, just because I really want there to be, there you go, I really want there to be kind of a good what looking picture here for you guys. So again, Android 9.0 out of the box. One thing about this phone though, again, it's a $79.98 phone or 99-cent phone, and it's on Amazon. So if you buy this through their website, it's going to take you to an Amazon link. So I'm actually going to post that affiliate link down below so that you guys can take a look at this phone yourself if you guys are interested in maybe purchasing it. And one of the main draws for this phone for me was the fact that it does not have a notch on top. So the fact that all around the bezels on the top and bottom are very small, so I don't mind the fact that that newer phones have bezels as long as they're not extremely large. So the fact that this one is pretty much the perfect size reminds me of the LG G6 and other phones. I know a lot of phones in 2019 are basically again trying to get rid of bezels or notches, but to me it doesn't really look that bad. And of course, you know, you eventually have to find a spot for that earpiece and those front facing cameras, so why go so hard on using the full screen in real estate? So again, physical wise though guys, this phone does feel pretty good in the hand. It's kind of hard plastic and it is a fingerprint magnet. I don't know if that's easy for you guys to see, but it is a fingerprint magnet. So once you get this case on that they give you, basically it'll probably help you protect that. But again, this is just a nice phone all around. You know, I've never had a blue phone, so this is my first blue product that I've actually you know, used and compared. So right here in your lock screen, it's just going to show whatever you have there minus your notification. So I'm going to go ahead and put my finger on. So one thing I've noticed about the fingerprint sensor right out of the box is once I got it set up is it's not super accurate and it's not as quick as some others that I've used in the past, but it does work. Let me see. And again, you don't have to press the power button. All you have to do is just put your finger back there and it picks up pretty quick. So this phone is super minimalistic though guys. Let me see if I can notch the camera down a little bit for you guys here. So it's a big phone. It's a 6-inch screen. Again, this is running Android 9.0 out of the box. So as you can see here, you know, it does have your drop down menu bar that has Bluetooth, do not disturb, your flashlight. So I can turn on the flashlight. You guys can see here the flashlight, right? Auto rotate, you can lock it so that it's not constantly auto rotating. Definitely battery saver for it. Airplane mode and screencast if you have a device that is able to screencast. Currently, I do not have a SIM card installed, but from what I was seeing, this thing actually has a slot or a tray for two SIM cards. So one thing I did fail to mention to you guys is that this thing does have a headphone jack, by the way. So if you guys are still sporting the earbuds that have headphones and you guys are still trying to stay away from Bluetooth devices right now, you're still going to have that option. One thing that I kind of thought that you know, Blue, or the brand Blue, kind of failed on was using a USB Type-C, and the fact that the charging port is on top opposed to the bottom. Normally you'll see charging ports on the bottom. So my question is, why didn't Blue put again the charging port on the bottom? Just because you have space here in the middle, so why not use it? Why make it a little difficult while they're in bed having to charge this device? Again, it's on top. Again, I will go over that more on the review here, but again, this is just a nice little budget phone that you guys can get under $100. Again, this is $79.99 retail on Amazon.com, and I actually paid a little over $50 because I had a credit on Amazon, so I went ahead and took advantage of that. So let's just go ahead and show you guys what this comes with really quick. So if you swipe it up from the bottom, you're gonna open up your app drawer here, and right out of the box you don't get a lot of bloatware. Okay, so I already updated all the apps on here, and basically you get Google Assistant, Calculator, Calendar, your basic Google Chrome app, Duo, what else? Files, FM radio, Gmail Go, Google Go. I don't know what Google Go is. I've never actually used Google Go. Maps Go, Messages, your basic messaging system, etc. like that. And it comes with YouTube, Sim Toolkit, etc. and Google Play Store. So, and of course your settings. So if I want to go to settings here, I can actually check the system. So the system is very stock Android. You don't see you don't see a skin or anything like that. So this is actually my first go around with Android Pie 9.0. I never even got to use Android 8.0, which is Oreo. I did get to use a little bit of Android 7.0 on some of my past reviews here. Actually, you know what? I did get to use Android Oreo with the Moto G6, so excuse that. But again, you know, you can change things like sound, for instance. Super easy if I want to use Do Not Disturb. Shortcut to prevent ringing on vibrate. You can change the ringtone, obviously. Let's see what else. And of course, we have our DuraSpeed, which is a weird option here. I don't really get what DuraSpeed is. Let me see if I can get that going for you guys. DuraSpeed. I don't know exactly what that is. You click it, nothing happens. So it has gesture controls, date and time. I'm going to leave that as is. It's actually almost 1 a.m. as of the making of this video, so hopefully you guys are able to check that out. Backup, let's see, advanced settings, system updates, reset, about phones. So again, I do want to click this just so I can kind of show you guys. And here we go. So the device name is Vivo Go. My name is Mike, by the way, if you guys didn't know that already. Phone number, obviously. So what's interesting about this is it actually has more than one cell phone slot. So it has SIM status slot 1 and then SIM status slot 2. So it does have multiple slots for SIM cards, just in case you guys have a business line that you like to use. Model of hardware, again, this is the Vivo Go. I don't know how new this phone is or how long it's been, but it can't be that old because Android Pie has not been out that long, guys. So again, this is just you know, the unboxing and overview of the video. Again, it's got Android 9.0 and it says Android security patch level October 5th 2018. So again, I don't know how long this phone has been out. Obviously it has had to come out around October or November of last year, and you know, just get that going. I think that's pretty cool though. Bluetooth address unavailable, so it just has a little information here, but your basic stuff that you would see in, you know, your Android settings. Obviously, if I want to connect to the internet, connected devices, apps, and notification permissions, so I can go ahead and change like what I'm seeing here as far as notifications. So if I want to turn off specific notifications from different apps, I can do that. You know, you can add multiple Google accounts. So right now there's mine. You can see my email address, and just vice versa. So just for one thing though, and I'm going to tell you guys this much: this phone only has 16 gigs of internal memory. So that might not be very appealing to some of the masses out there, because a lot of you guys like to store your music and pictures and videos on phones like this. For the price though, and the quality of the phone, just as far as its physical features though, I definitely feel that it's worth it. Let's go to storage really quick. So it says out of the box that 27% of it is used already, so 4.34 out of 16 gigs is used. Okay, so again, I don't have anything on here. I haven't downloaded any apps. I'm going to download maybe like Geekbench to benchmark this and just see how it goes. Again, you can add an external memory card, which is what I plan to do for pictures and video, because I do plan to test out the video and the gaming on this as well, and just kind of show you guys how this phone basically runs. Again, it only has 1 gig of RAM, so it does have a quad-core processor though, a 1.5 gigahertz, and I'm not too familiar, but it's a 64-bit architecture, so it's going to be a little it's going to feel snappy, but when you're running multiple apps, you're going to find, I'm probably going to notice that it's going to start to stutter a bit, guys. So again, this is Mike from BTech Reviews, and this is again just the unboxing and overview of the BLU VIVO GO, again by BLU Smartphones. And again, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Give it a like, give it a share, give me a comment if you guys like this video. And again, guys, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and keep an eye out on the review. We will see you guys next time.